My name is Titilayo Macaulay, Mrs. I'm a retired banker and I'm presently a relationship coach. I've been a caregiver for warriors for the past 26 years. My experience, my daughter was diagnosed when she was 9 months and she started falling ill, always crying, feeling pain, and I was like confused at 9 months. So I approached a pediatrician who's a family friend who now said, okay, what's your genotype? At that time I didn't even know what my husband's genotype was, because the doctor immediately just felt, look, this looks like HBSS. So I said, okay. He said, anyway, before we proceed, I'll just give something to alleviate the pain or to reduce the pain, but you need to run some tests. So we now went for some blood works and we discovered her results came out that she's HBSC. So, and I got confused. I know my genotype that I'm an AS, so I called my husband and it became an argument that it can't happen. How did that happen? But then we started living with it, and sometimes we're in the hospital 2 weeks, sometimes we're in the hospital 1 month. So we joined the Sickle Cell Foundation Club. So we started going there for counseling to know how to manage her and do all that. So we started, watching diets and ensuring she takes her medication. But then I remember times that she was on admission. It was, it's very traumatic, because you just see her, she's in pain. The pain is going from the leg to the hand, and she just keeps, you can't really say, okay, this is where the pain is, let's treat it. So she just kept being in pain. And I remember at a particular time, I had to look at her and I said to myself, why did we allow this to happen, But then it's late, we have to live with it. So I've also watched my niece and my nephew also go through their crisis period, and it's sometimes I'm moved to tears, because you can't really help them. What can you do, But we thank God for how far He has been with us. I want to advise warriors to know your body very well, because what triggers the sickle cell crisis is malaria, infection, stress. So it's important that you understand your body very well, your stress level, stay away from things that will give you infection, stay away from mosquito infested areas, make sure you use a net all the time, because we're in a tropical environment, so there will always be mosquitoes anyway. So make sure you use the mosquito net to take yourself away from the bite of mosquitoes to avoid malaria, and also ensure that your routine drugs are taken religiously, and most importantly, trust in God, because He's the Jehovah Rapha and He's the great healer. So, and there's nothing impossible for Him to do. If you're married, it's important that we check our partner's genotype. Know what your personal genotype is before you get entangled, because I can tell you from experience, love is not enough to take you through the pain, the hurt that you feel. when you see your child go through such pains. And apart from that, it saps you mentally, it saps you physically, it saps you spiritually and financially. So if you can avoid going through all that, I think it's better, and it's a good step to take. So my advice, know your genotype and know the genotype. In fact, that should be your first question. So you don't even start at all. Don't even get involved with someone that you're not compatible in terms of genotype. So it's important that we do that. So I'll advise that it's something the churches, the schools, individual, we should take very seriously. Know your genotype and know the genotypes that are compatible with your genotype.